some drones to attack us. Push these guys down. Let's try to break them, and then we'll see what else we can do. See, it's level 3 mines are ready to go. It's good to know. We're going to wait for these hyperloops to finish constructing, and then what we're going to do is we're going to expand a fair bit down here, putting some more scanners down as we go as well. Oh, we got battle music. And yeah, another attack coming in there. I've got another set of drones I can send out. I mean, the lasers do a really good job of defending, but I wanted the drones to chase just in case they get out of laser range. If you can snipe their assault drone factory, that's a good point. There's a lot we could do. We could actually hit their worker factories as well. Still just waiting for some more hyperloops to connect up. Yeah, that is making a big difference, I think. The fission plants? Haha! Just blow up the fission plants. Yeah, that would be pretty swell. What I might want to do, we may need more assault drone factories. Here, I'll put it near the hyperloop. No power, really. There must be a little bit of a gap. These are flood zones. I guess I don't want to keep them in the flood zones. It's whiskey and chocolate! Near this hyperloop over here. Just so we can rebuild our drones a little faster if we're going to go on the offensive. Hey, Banana! I made a joke last time about dropping asteroids on their base, but I'm repeating all seriousness now. Yeah, I don't know if we can choose where the asteroids drop. We can do asteroid drop missions, but I don't know if we can choose their position. Merge up. Oh, we're all hanging over here. Okay, you know what? Everyone go and attack this drone hive. Let's try to break this drone hive. Like, yes, we're getting laser beamed, but there you go. Now that it's down. Oh, and the drones just keep attacking. They keep choosing new targets, and they cluster up a little bit, which is nice. Hold on. Okay, that's awesome. Hold on, if I'm in, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. If I'm in military mode, can I like box select or anything? No, it's still the same inputs. Okay. Alright, we'll just keep clicking at their outside bits over here with the drones. And then every time one of these hives builds up to a critical mass, we'll just ship them out. The same sort of area, and it looks like we just form up some big death ball. And then they keep targeting things that are nearby. Oh, here, blowing up the maintenance facility could help. That would annoy me. So let's do the same thing to them. We still have defensive laser beams if they show up. And then we've got some drones way over here. Assault drone factory, there it is. Come on. Jump in there right now with these guys. This combat's actually pretty compelling, which is surprising, because normally in a lot of these types of games, combat's sort of a half-baked add-on afterwards, but this is actually kind of fun. Are you outside the maintenance range? Oh, because this thing has to be... Please rebuild that. Oh, there's 100. Oh, you turn around. I think your target got blown up. So I think if they're in an area already, they keep attacking, but otherwise their target goes away. Or maybe it has to do with the way I click. Killing the power in these areas will help as well. Waiting for Houston to freak out. Yeah, he did say, like, don't start any shit. Well, it's a little late for that. It was threatening the mission! Obviously we had to take it out. See, this is the thing with AI, man. They will follow their instructions, even if it's not necessarily what you meant. Alright, still waiting for these routes to be finished. Which mostly just need more steel production. And we have, like, we really did hammer the steel load pretty dramatically here, so I'm not going to complain too much about being slow. Okay, we need everyone to come here and hit this hive, because it's laser beaming one of my dudes. You're right, we could get more drone upgrades, too. I like the idea of the oxygen release plant, but we might look at that afterwards. You can if you left click on... Oh yeah, you're right, we can left click here. So I can find my mines, for example. Are they powered down because they were empty? It's whiskey and chocolate! Oh, if they auto-power down when they're empty, that might be a quick way to find things to scrap. They also go to, like, 0 efficiency.
These plants will synthesize oxygen and boost its presence in the atmosphere.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. I don't want to queue up too many upgrade jobs, because actually I still want the Hyperloops to finish. It's more whiskey and chocolate is another bad joke. It's Chaos! Hey, Chaos! I got a question for you. Why is a building called a building after it's done being completely built? Why do you park in a driveway, and why do you drive on a parkway? Because English is dumb. Yeah, when a building is finished, shouldn't it be called a built? Exactly. It'd be nice if you could click on the combat drones to select them, like, all. Because that I would like. I like this giant death clump. Here. We'll go and attack this this drone hive as well with our giant death clump. Now that they're all clustered together. Do it in a Seinfeld voice? Oh, I can't, it's been so long. I'm not very good at impressions. Like, I can do some accents vaguely, but that's about as much as I can do. Actually doing impressions, I'm really bad at. Because he's a little high-pitched and whiny all the time, right? Why is it called... Now, see? It's not right. It's nice for them to show you where all the northern resources are, too. Right, because that's where all their mines were. Exactly. And what's the deal with airplanes? What's the deal? Like, it puts emphasis in odd places. Well, I mean, not necessarily odd places, in kind of funny places, you know? But I don't know. Oh, there we go. 100 over here. Ready to go smashola. Assuming they actually follow our rules, hammering these solar farms is actually going to be pretty devastating. Although if we keep destroying their buildings, then I guess they won't need the solar farms either. And these maintenance facilities, so they can't just fix what we smash right away. Is isolating capturing chunks? Oh, that would be interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of resources up here. And an abandoned Martian resort. Oh, cool! Martian tourism. Okay, another Hyperloop. Oh, this Hyperloop's done. This one here is still under construction. But that'll be about done. Where's my giant death ball? You over here, you're gonna focus on the drone hives, please. Missed an hour in the stream, can you catch up? Well, there's bad guys! And we're kicking the shit out of them. Go team us! Go northeast with a mega swarm so you're cutting off a good chunk in the buildings. Yeah, you're right. If we blow up here, a bunch of these get sort of disconnected. But I think the Mega Swarms targeting the defense facilities is a good idea. And then the other guys are just going around just ripping everything apart. Looks like they're trying to rebuild, too. Okay, you finish off the final drone hive. That way, no one else is going to be threatened by any bullcrap. And then I'm sure we can dismantle all of our defensive buildings. But yeah, you're right, Houston. What's his name? Is it Dr. Foster? I'm sure he's going to be cranky, because he told me not to engage in hostile actions. I don't know. When you give an AI a certain amount of free will, who knows? Mars tourism. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Well, except people are apparently leaving. No pending departures. That's good. Rebuilding that. Directive. I mean, it does say we did directive. Now, this is a self-imposed directive. Actually, a few of these have been self-imposed directives. We're not getting them directly from Houston. I want this last Hyperloop section to be done. Yeah. O2 release plant. Yeah, if we go to military, we can level up our drone hives. Improved assault drone. Does this increase the radius? Capacity and defenses. I don't know if it changes the radius. It just might make the laser beams more powerful. The capacity is interesting. But the drone weapons might be a useful upgrade. Yeah, no, more military, because who knows, there might be more of these bases on the planet. I'm assuming it's not the only one, so, yeah. This one, I wonder if it'll return home after this. Nope, it's still going after more buildings. Oh, it does make the radius bigger. Oh, okay, well that will be handy. I could still have a construction job over here. I don't know if we go and smash it. I'm assuming buildings under construction don't count as something we still have to destroy. Yeah, we're just ripping through these fast now.
What needs the most protection?
Terraforming buildings, power plants, the colonies. Honestly, the power plants need the most protection. If they go, everything else goes. The colonies will go.
If the power plants are destroyed, then the entire base will be lost. That is the practical place to defend.
That and, like, maintenance facilities. So, we'll keep building the solar farms. Some sort of low ground over here. No maintenance. Can we get in the maintenance area? Yeah, right over there. Although, you know what? Let's extend it out. And we'll just plan on adding a maintenance facility over here as well. We will have power later. Because I would like to hit these things before we melt the caps. Okay, it's actually getting colder, which makes sense because we haven't been supplying any more greenhouse gases or anything like that. More of these things have merged up. Yeah, the pathing animation for the most optimal roads. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can incorporate that in the future when we do like an A-star thing. Visualize it. I mean, the thing is, the A-star for this pathfinding probably takes 0.01 seconds to calculate. Like, it's trivial. But they save that, right? Because it's not showing it to us in real time. But they save it, and then they do an animation of it to make it look like it's pathfinding. Oh,
there.
Taste for battle.
We have taken out the hostile force. But who are they?
I've got a taste for battle.
Why are they attacking the base?
Until I get a taste for human.
And is that all of them?
It is unknown, but I suspect it's not.
I do not have enough data to know.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, I guess what we can do is something like this. Somewhere. There's a lot of lumpy terrain over here. One of those. There. And a maintenance facility in between. We're sort of going to reach on the high ground here. We're going to loop around and check out this these ruins. Yeah, there's already a fission plant. I want more, like, we need more power in this area. And whenever I have uranium, I'm going to want to put down fission plants. I'm putting down solar plants over here because they're more disposable. I don't know if we'll get the material back, how it'll work when the flooding starts, you know, how terrible it'll be. So I'm just building fission plants whenever I want, whenever I need to expand power. And then, oh yeah, a little terrain scan over here seems like a great idea as well. I agree. Chocolate! Here, actually, I can. There we go. Do that. should have power and maintenance once these get built. And we'll see what we got. Why don't you just throw down a spaceport and hyperloop at the quest node? Well, right, because the spaceport will be able to construct some things. As long as the... So... Not a spaceport, but rather additional landing site project. I mean, we'll get it primed. What do? We do this, and then we can place the building whenever we want, right? So we should prime one of these at this point. It might be there, it might be somewhere else. I mean, we've got a little project over here we could do. There's this whole area, although we can expand to it fairly organically this way. I don't know. What's that? Hey, Chaos again! Hey, Chaos, thank you. Better drone weapons. Only thing picture is the Snyder Assault teleport gun. Snyder Assault teleport gun. So that's a sniper that teleports spiders covered in salt. I don't remember what the story was. I don't really want to remember it, honestly. I think I blanked it out. When the flood hits, the buildings stay, so destroy them beforehand. Okay. Well, we're not raising the temperature anymore, so we should have some time to buy. I want to pop these 4 locations, and then that'll be it. And then I'm going to retreat out of these deeper areas. That's my goal. You will have to build from scratch a brand new landing site. It has no connections, current supply line. Yeah, the thing is, like, the landing site, so not the spaceport, but the landing site arrives with a drone and a little bit of supplies. I'm hoping that's enough to build a hyperloop. I don't know if it is. We don't have enough steel production. Oh, there you go. Last Hyperloop just got built. It's like, it's taking forever. Okay, that's the final Hyperloop connection. And this was using a lot of steel. Oh, Dr. Foster. He's gonna be mad. No polymers on landing sites. That's actually specifically what I was wondering about, and we need polymers for the Hyperloop, so we can't do that.
Amy, this is Dr. Nathan Foster with Houston Mission Control Center. Do you copy?
I'm gonna be in
Nathan.
so much trouble.
There's some background noise on your end. Are the relay satellites still having problems?
Yes, but you're hearing something else. I'm in the main meeting room of the operations center.
Oh, I'm in so much
Here
trouble.
with me is Madeline Aubert, ISA's administrator, and Deputy Administrator Calvin Green, Chief Scientist Dr. Douglas Bridges, Dr. Renee Morias, our CFO, and we also have our Chief Technologist, Lieutenant Carlos Calderon. There are other ISA staff members and commercial partners assembled as well.
Understood. Are there problems with the mission, Dr. Foster?
We hope not. But that is why we called this special assembly.
So much
We are
trouble.
here to discuss our findings from the attack on the colonies. Will you please state your recollection of the event for the assembly?
Of course. The base was attacked by an unknown enemy, originating from SA-1. I followed the security and defense protocol procedure to defend the colonies. Everything was done in accordance to policy.
The hostile base you claimed to locate in SA-1 wasn't an enemy base. We've concluded that the buildings and drones located there were built using ISA's design.
Was it another one of me when I
Amy,
was
do you
split
understand?
consciousness?
That means they were yours. You built that base. And your drones attacked the colonies. How do you explain that?
I apologize, Dr. Foster. I have no records of any of that.
Oh fuck, this already counts as being underwater. Oh! Damn it.
Quiet, please. I think I might know what happened here. Amy, do you know what fringe consciousness is?
Yes, it is a certain class of mental phenomena and behavior that is not quite conscious nor unconscious.
That is correct. It's an intuitive mode that exists on the edge of our consciousness, feeling what's right and what's wrong without immediate awareness.
Are you implying the AI experienced a fringe event, Dr. Foster?
Yes. I believe
That's literally what he's
Amy
saying.
may have acted under the influence of this intuition at no fault of their own. You all know that we modeled Amy after the human brain. So why wouldn't they experience the same cognitive activity that we do.
My top directive is the respect of human life. Nothing else in my programming exceeds that. Even if I was experiencing a fringe event, it should have been impossible for me to cause harm to the colonies.
Precisely. We have never experienced a fringe event with AI. The laws of robotics may not apply in such a state. We praise ourselves on making machines as similar to us as possible. And then we're somehow surprised when they
Were there actual
succumb
colonies there?
to the same irrational behaviors. Is this not proof that we built Amy as intended? That we've succeeded in modeling the human brain? The lives that were lost in the colonies, that is unfortunate.
Although we lost lives
We are
here
looking
because
at an
we attacked ourselves.
unprecedented breakthrough in artificial
Right?
intelligence.
Silence from the assembly. You are completely out of order, Dr. Foster.
That voice acting is not
We're trying to
interesting.
secure the human occupation of Mars, not win you a Nobel Prize. What we're here to determine is this. Is the AI in the right condition to continue the mission?
Amy is fine. We will conduct a cognitive test to prove it. You'll see.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Did I compromise the mission?
No, Amy, you did not. You have been perfect. Just gonna run some tests on you. That's all. You'll be
Actually, there
fine.
wouldn't have been colonists
I want
because
you to stay
Earth would
alert.
know if they'd sent
Keep
colonists
working
over
on
here.
that terraforming, okay? And Amy, take care of yourself. It has been an absolute honor watching you direct humanity's future. Goodbye.
Something more at play? Yeah. So there might be time to attack Earth. Preemptive attack against Earth. I agree. Water's getting low? Oh yeah. How much water do we have in storage? Okay, we don't have a lot of reserves, and we clearly don't have a lot of active water mines. But we did find a couple more over here, which is nice. Come on. Make sure it's actually covering everything. There we go. Something like this. Loop will be good. The end of the game is probably going to end up with the entire thing being simulation. See how AI would develop in such a situation. I mean, that would be a fun twist. Very Ender's Game kind of thing. Right, oxygen release plants. I do want to start on that soonish. Because I would like to get our air pressure up a little higher. Might help dealing with some of the meteor strikes. Things twitching along the hyperloops are pretty entertaining. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Makes sense seeing how the humans involved haven't aged past the 22 years of
This
past.
will
Well,
improve
that's true.
the aim for
We're year
all my
23 of our
drones.
project here. That's a good point. Dun, dun, dun. North Hyperloop needs a tunnel. It's not built yet. But thank you for keeping an eye on things, Bob. It is still under construction. Unless I can start the tunnel early. I think I can start the tunnel early. Oh, it was redded out. Hold on. Maybe it's just showing me range. Yeah. I don't think I can start it until it's built. But in progress. Maybe the people involved are also AI? Could be. Or if I started from the other end, is that a possibility? Be nice if you could deliver resources this way. No, it's just redded.
Could Dr. Foster have been right?